Another one I got was first day Democrats won in a long time. They showed some fight and won some elections, but that's it.
I just don't understand what it did.
Andrew Shulz school Charlamagne the God once again in this clip as Andrew Shulz and Charlamagne discuss Congressman Cory Booker complaining for 25 hours straight in Congress while Charlamagne wasn't even aware that it was all for absolutely nothing, as he is normally late with the facts while Andrew Shulz is asking the obvious question of what was the whole effing point. So let's get in.
Big Cory, man. Let's listen to what Cory did. Cory broke the record for the longest filibuster ever.
Yeah, what is that?
It wasn't a filibuster.
It was a filibuster.
Nah, like he wasn't trying to stop any legislation. He just did this in protest.
No, it had to be a filibuster. That's the only way you can do it, right?
It's technically not a filibuster.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
But what is he? What did he do it for?
He's protesting Trump and Elon Musk.
But
it was the longest.
How is it a
speech
protest?
He was talking about what he isn't in favor of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand what it is.
Yeah.
What is the point of it? Can someone explain, like,
I think
how it is a protest?
I think to raise awareness, but I'll tell you something, man. The Democrats have had so much inaction. It don't bother me that he tried something. You know what I'm saying? He did something. He tried something.
Sure, but like, just because I don't know, I'm admitting ignorance here. I don't know. What does this do? Like, I understand the point of a filibuster, right? That's to like delay the vote to the point where like then you can't vote or something. What is it?
Yeah, but this was, I thought. I don't know why I thought this was a filibuster.
Nah.
So if this isn't running out the clock, what is it doing? Like,
It's a form of protest to bring light on an issue that he feels is so important. So he does this record-breaking speech. So now everybody's talking.
He just showed some fight.
Yeah, it just
Like literally, that's what it is. They showed some fight.
It's performative.
he
but,
It's very
spoke,
performative.
he spoke for how long?
25 hours straight.
Straight?
No piss break. No nothing.
That's what he said.
Like no sips of water. No snacks. No nothing.
I mean, that's impressive.
It is
in itself.
It is. I don't know why it's impressive, but it is.
no, that shit is impressive.
No, it is. It is. I'm not acting like it's not. You know, I just, yeah, I had the same question last night. I'm like, okay, so what exactly is this for? And
Yeah, I don't get it.
some of the messages I got from some of DC's elite, I said, yo, what was the benefit of Cory? And I actually said filibuster because I thought it was a filibuster. Yeah. I was like, what was the benefit of Cory Booker's filibuster? I respect him doing something. I just want to know, what did it do? That's what I got. That's what I said. And I got 2 replies back. Nothing. I ignored that shit. Tomorrow, this nigga gonna throw them tariffs out. Liberation Day is what I am on. Then another person.
What's Liberation Day?
I think that's what they're calling the day, or that's what they called it.
Yeah, I hope Chris, can you break that down?
I haven't seen Trump's speech yet, though. Has he done the speech yet about?
I think so. He did it the same time that the
And then another
Wall
post
Street
I
bell
got,
opened.
Another one I got was first day Democrats won in a long time. They showed some fight and won some elections, but that's it.
I just don't understand what it did.
I think
I explained it.
Yeah, I think he's showing some fight.
I'm not even trying to be like right wing on this. I genuinely am like, I don't understand. Like the filibuster, when you do this, I understand what it accomplishes is it runs out the clock so you can't do a vote. Mm-hmm. So you're putting a stop to a vote. I don't know what this is. It's simply so we talk about it.
Yeah, so when you protest down the street, what is it doing? It doesn't get anything done. It just makes awareness to whatever issue that you're protesting. That was a form of protest.
That's what he did.
Got it.
So like you spend 25 hours repeatedly saying what your issues are, what's going on.
What was the issue?
What's going on in the administration?
Because all I've heard about is the time. Like, what was his issue?
But see, that's why I thought it was a filibuster, because he was talking about a bill that he didn't want them to pass. The bill they just voted for that Chuck Schumer fucking conceded on.
Yeah, so that one, a lot of the Doge stuff.
I have no problem with it. He showed some fucking fight. This is what
See, I like the fact that Andrew Shulz is asking, like, what the obvious question of, like, what did this even do? And Charlamagne God didn't even know that it accomplished absolutely nothing. He actually thought it was a filibuster. And if you didn't catch it, folks, he even asked, as he was looking at his phone, other people, what was the point? If Charlamagne at the time knew or thought it was a filibuster, shouldn't that already show that he should think, what is the point? You're filibustering a bill. Like, how are you going to ask the point of a filibuster when you already know what a filibuster is? Like, does that make any sense to anybody? Like, Charlamagne, I feel, is always just late with the facts. He just doesn't quite know the full spectrum of what's going on. And then even after finding out, okay, it did absolutely nothing. Well, like, At least they did something. Like, that's where Charlamagne and Democrats are on the left. Like, just anything. Somebody say something, somebody do something, even though they're accomplishing literally nothing, as Andrew Schulz is trying to point out. Like, you can raise awareness. Okay, but now, you could see him. He just kind of got depressed. Oh, what was he talking about? Oh, yeah, that bill that other Democrat passed, Chuck Schumer. So it's like Cory Booker is complaining about a bill that a fellow Congressman Democrat also passed. It's like he's complaining about his own party, but his party is the problem. Like, this is the implosion of the left. They're just desperate for anybody to do anything, and Charlamagne isn't even aware of what's going on. Put down in the comments if you think any congressman just complaining for 25 hours in Congress does absolutely anything, folks. And hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. Let's get back in.
I was talking about on the Daily Show this week. He showed some fight. I don't have an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with Bernie Sanders and AOC holding rallies when it's not election season. That's what they should be doing. You know who did that very well? Donald J. fucking Trump. When Donald J. wasn't president, he was holding a fucking rally all the goddamn time.
I think it's brilliant what Bernie and AOC
I have no problem with what they're doing.
It's
I really don't.
Because the live experience shows undeniable support. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
People lie. Statistics lie. Videos lie.
And you're building a ground game.
But when you see that many people show up, it's direct messaging. Hey, people support this ideology. Right. Democratic Party, get on board.
Democrats need a new Tea Party. Democrats need their own version of the Tea Party. That's what the fuck Democrats need. Because the Democratic brand is garbage. Like, and it kind of reminds me of, when the Republican brand was toxic back in the day. What did Republicans do? They created the motherfucking Tea Party. So Democrats need to do the same thing. They need their own version of that.
Now, I can appreciate the fact that Charlamagne is willing to admit that his party's trash. His party is absolute garbage. They have no leadership. They have no one able to accomplish anything. I'm glad Charlamagne can see that. But the idea of having a Tea Party or any form of that within the left, I mean, what is Bernie Sanders and AOC going to lead this Tea Party? I mean, as he was just talking about, like, he likes those two. So if he likes those two, is he seriously considering them to be the Tea Party of the left? They're even further left than the centrists are that went and voted for Trump. It's like, no matter what way you look at it, you can't have a Tea Party in the left that represents a further left-leaning cause. No, it has to be someone more centrist, able to garner more votes from people who are not crazy and are willing to, change around the parties and follow ideas. But the whole idea that they're going to have their own Tea Party, I think, is ludicrous. There's no one in the entire Democratic Party, in my opinion, that can resemble anything looking like that. So where does that leave Charlamagne and his Democrat Party? Left in the garbage, folks. And I don't think there's anywhere else for them to go. But thanks for watching. Put down in the comments what you thought about what Andrew Schulz had to say, pointing out the obvious fact that Democrats are simply wasting their time doing nothing, performing theater, essentially. But hey, at least Charlamagne the God is willing to take whatever scraps he can get. Like, subscribe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.